to you live in the Dawn Arena. It's Dawnmination. I'm Mad Vyking.
And I'm Dirk Mahoney.
Welcome to tonight's match. This match is going to be between the poisonous Tarantula and the venomous Shroom.
Isn't it supposed to be the other way around?
What do you mean?
Spiders are venomous. Mushrooms are poisonous. Did you skip biology class or something?
What? Did Phil's nerdy aura rub off on you or something? Tarantula is the venomous lady with the powers of beating people with her poisonous claws and the art of Tekokage. Her signature move is the spider bite.
And we have Shroom. Sure, we may have known him back a couple seasons ago when he was the big bad boss, but James Truffleton became an outcast turned villain turned, well, I guess well-tempered fighter in the land of fairy, thanks to the help of Norton. He fights with his spores and fungi like he always has. His ultimate move is the Cosmic Voyage. Now that we've discussed the two, we'll bring you to Finny backstage. Finny?
Hey, sweetie. Good night, cowboys. I'm here backstage to talk to the two fighters like I always have been for at least 6 years. Crikey, that's been a long time. Hello, Tarantula. How's it going? You got a letter you want me to read to tell us about how much you want to break Shroom? Oh, how about taunting him and how much he sucks and trying to become a Dominator? Not that too? Oh, how about, how's about dragging him to hell and making him regret fighting you? Going to get you in one way or the other? Then what? What's this say? Just watch and see. That sounds more menacing than whatever you guessed you'd say. I'll see to that. Next up is Shroom. G'day, Norton. Is Shroom doing good after that last match? I bet he had quite a lot of time to freshen up and hone his fungal fighting techniques.
Oh, he has indeed been good. I made sure he was trained within the forest to understand his true potential as a resident of Fairy.
Wise words from a football owl like you. Does he have something to say about Tarantula?
I was told by Shroom that he has plans to swiftly execute a move or two in order to win this fight.
And I bet it's going to be much more harmful than Tarantula's venomous words. Thanks, Norton. That's the interviews. Back to you, Matt and Dick.
Now good day, Finny. Coming up soon is the match in Dawnmination.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dawnmination fans in attendance and watching from around the universe. In this corner, weighing 165 pounds with a record of 5 wins, it's the nightmare of all spider-hating arachnophobes, Tarantula! In the other corner, weighing a variation of pounds with a record of 1 win, it's the dream for all the peace-loving hippies, Shroom!
Alright, you two. Keep it fair, keep it clean, shake.
Go for the flow there, James. Aim for the defense like we talked about.
Let's get ready to Dawnminate!
The first round has started. Tarantula started it off with a lift up into the air with her grappling hook. She latched onto the ceiling, swinging through the beams above. Now she's got something from one of her utility pockets. It's a bunch of smoke bombs. She throws them right at Shroom in different directions. Shroom dodges all of those bombs with ease.
I don't think she was aiming those bombs right at Shroom. It's like in a pattern of some sort. Hey, now Tarantula's diving back down. She's hiding in one of those smoke bombs. Shroom tried to grab her only to realize she disappeared. Oof, he got his back slashed by one of Tarantula's claws. Then he got his legs swept by the power of one of the grappling hooks that wrapped around them. Now he's being taken down by a grab of his head to shove his face down right into the ring with a face buster. It seems as if Tarantula is really putting the hurt on Shroom, almost digging one of those claws right into his face.
Shroom twisted his arm just to grab Tarantula's wrists right at the last second just to prevent that blade from hitting his face again another time. He's now thrown her to the side before Tarantula disappeared into the smoke again. Shroom waited and waited and waited until the smoke finally cleared. Tarantula's nowhere to be seen again.
Shroom has surrounded himself with a temporary cloud of spores and is spreading it all around the ring just to check to see if she's using some kind of high-tech invisible cloak or something. So far, no tarantula sighting there. Just as I thought! From a ninja lady like her, she was actually right behind him. Tarantula hopped on Shroom's neck just to throw him to the other side of the ring with a tilt-a-whirl DDT. Then she threw Shroom over to the turnbuckle for a turnbuckle slam. She stomped on Shroom's stomach over and over again like he's a doormat. Is Shroom really gonna take all that damage?
That was the Boba Fett defense, my boy.
And just like that, Shroom transformed himself into a whole cluster of fungi. It's re-releasing all the spores right in front of her face to put her in a daze. Tarantula stood up, looking around and attacking the wind for some reason. I believe Shroom's fungi did a thing where she's attacking hallucinations of Shroom over and over again. Just as Tarantula's busy, that Shroom spreads a ring of mushrooms around Tarantula.
Oh, it's a fairy ring.
A what?
A fairy ring. It's a ring of mushrooms, and that means there's fairies around. Something big happens when you get near them.
What? You get magical fairy powers?
Nope, you're forever stuck there dancing with the fairies until you die. Scottish mythology is scary.
Oh, well, that's no good for Tarantula. She better get out of there before she gets exhausted from all that dancing. I wonder if she does dance. And what kind of dances does she do? I mean, should we talk to Angus about it?
Oi, laddie, don't bring me into this. Oh, God, my Scottish voice sucks.
Well, that answered that question. Shroom's not making her dance, but he did entrap her with a fungal prison ball. She got thrown across the ring like a pinball across these ropes until that fungal broke into shreds in midair. Now those shreds quickly form back into... It's Shroom! He's now launched right after Tarantula to throw her down with a brutal brain buster. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Good job there. I believe that the plan for offense is the key for victory.
That's the first round. We'll be right back with the second round in Dawnmination.
What's on the newspaper today? Word of the day? Political nonsense. Ooh, not that. Weather? Ooh, a crossword puzzle. Robo Charles, can you help me out with this one? It's a word that starts with F and ends with K.
Do you really want me to answer that?
You're a robot, for goodness sake. You have to have some computing device inside of your motherboard somehow.
Okay, the correct answer is...
Language, robot.
Flask. I said flask. Did you get cotton balls stuck inside your ears or something?
Well, I never. I should reprogram your chip after I'm done with this puzzle.
Hey, Bunny Man, I'm back! Sorry, I broke something on the way back in through the teleporter.
Oh, damn it.
Did you get the ruby like you promised?
That and more! That guy named Thelonious... Yeah, that guy! He gave me the scroll!
Ah, I figured he would send you something extra on the way back. Did he say something important while you were down there?
Yeah, he said something about a big story that I totally forgot because it was too long. He did say something about vessels and shit, but I forgot that too.
Do you have the mind of a goldfish or something?
Nah, but I can make you swim with the fishes when you keep talking that shit.
Ooh, got him.
Let me see this scroll. Ah, I see. This is the language of Caesar's race of the gargoyles. I believe Thelonious did tell me once that it is used for summoning the spirit of the matron during their rituals. Him giving you this could mean that we will be able to use the scroll and the ruby to summon the matron inside of this snake. Then we can figure out how to stop total annihilation.
Should we need some cloaks or a pentagram or something before we do?
Oh, don't be silly. It's a good thing I'm fluent in the Gargolian language, so I can decipher it back to English. Robo Charles, bring me the snake, please.
As you command, Charles. Why don't you get it yourself, you fancy sminty?
Friday, lay the ruby right beside the snake. Everybody ready?
If we accidentally summon a demon, it's on you.
I should summon some common sense into that mind of yours.
What?
Never mind. Let's summon the matron. Mother of Obagaya, matron of time, rise from the earth, show your prime. Let us feel your warmth and listen to your words. Let us bring you wishes from us to be heard. All praise your will, we will be still. All bow to your might, born from light.
Did it work? The snake didn't transform into a goddess! Did the winged man sell me a dud scroll?
I think we are missing something. Or perhaps I should have recited it in the actual Gargolian language.
We did all that for nothing? Damn it! Come on, Master Snake, let's get out of here!
Miss Friday, what's going on? Oh, dear. She's floating. Perhaps I mistook the plan of transforming that snake into the Matron Yam. Unless, Matron Yam, is that you inside Friday's body?
A new vessel touches my light.
Ow! Oh!
Be not afraid, mortal Charles. I have arrived in the flesh as Yam, matron of light.
Yes, Your Highness, but can you tone down your voice just a smidge? It's a bit too...
I intend to use this outworldly corporal being with a raspy voice as my temporary vessel to contact you all.
You... I believe it would be arrogant of me to ask you if you came to be here, matron. Let me just put my earmuffs on. It's too loud.
Ask and you shall receive, mortal. After the Water Queen and the Fire Queen split my two souls via the deity they created, they preserved my pure soul away into a ruby, and Ares' corrupted soul into a strong soul to encase it away for a long time. Obagaya was spared from her wrath until it was then used against my people along with my ruby by a man named Inagashamun. He was fending off the gargoyles under Caesar's rule, stopping their tirade against the Obagaya humans. He used the ruby and the stone to whisk away Caesar and a good sliver of his armies into your world, as well as himself, the two souls, and a fellow wizard named Grashim Jobazad. Ina and Grashim's bloodlines preserved the arts of those two stones. They made two strong groups which are efficient with the art of magic. Ina's family honored themselves the Order of the Ruby, standing for the arts of restoration and vigilance. Grashim's family honored themselves as the Order of the Stone. Their profession is the art of destruction and war tactics. The two orders have but faded away into obscurity, some of them dismissing the arts of magic altogether for much better paths. However, the bloodlines still remain to two men. Grashim's successor is Roger Bazard. Ina's successor is Darren Shamun.
Darren? You mean carrot juice, Darren? And I believe Roger is...
Yes. Roger is the thread nudist. And this carrot man? Darren. I did intend to bring them together for the sake of preserving my two souls for safekeeping. However, thanks to the unfortunate intervening of Ares, she used their wants and desires for world domination, disguising herself as the true voice of the two to make a group based out of the Bahenian stars named Root. All they received in return was their forms changed for the worst all those 9 years ago, along with Ares walking among you people.
Ah, I understand. Eris made the body of Erica using their powers. And now that I think of it, what happened to the stones?
Discovered by two separate scientists. Eris's stone was found by a man named Dr. Midnight. Mine was discovered by a scientist who represented a lab that tests on animals to make them more human-like. They sewed my ruby into a small bunny doll. Does it sound familiar to you?
Wait, you mean...
Your trials and tribulations will lead to your suffering if it were not for my intervention.
This is... wow! No wonder I became so clingy with you.
Yes, rather clingy. You did act a bit crazy when Caesar ripped your doll to get my ruby out. You said something along the lines of murder and rip and tear and started to go nuts. Like, what was that?
I was in a bad place mentally. Sorry.
All is forgiven.
Does that mean that Yum is like your mom, Charles? Haha, imagine getting brought up by a gem. That has some Steven Universe bullshit right there. Haha, ouch.
Apologies, matron. But what about the garden snake? What was that for?
I directed the snake to befriend Friday. It was intended as a temporary place for Eris to store her soul, but I took it away from her. Friday was told by the vizier of Caesar's kingdom to provide a vessel for me to walk amongst you. She didn't know that she is my vessel, a temporary one at least. It is for my prophecy.
Prophecy?
Eris' soul rise with the wrathful spirits. The true sons and daughters of Obagaya will be broken by her menacing rule. After their downfall comes the ruin of the earth she lays. Many true-hearted men must prepare to fight under the banner of the two marked by thunder.
Uh-huh. Wrathful spirits. It's the group that's in the warehouse. And the sons and daughters of the gargoyles. I believe that Eris is planning to send her army to invade and destroy Caesar's kingdom. We have to warn him before it's too late.
Rightfully so. I wish you and Friday good luck.
Ow, my arm! Master Snake, why did you do that?
Miss Friday, I have a new mission for the both of us. We have a kingdom to save.
Wait, didn't we just... Hey, let me go!
Let's get to Caesar before it's too late. Robo Charles, make sure you keep this place clean.
As you command, Charles. Stuff like I'm ever going to do that. Initiating relaxation mode. Yum, pin oil on us.
Welcome back to the second round. What we saw so far was Tarantula using her big brains to use her poisonous claws, while Shroom used his brawn to spread his venomous mushrooms far and wide.
Again, it's the other way around. Mushrooms are poisonous, spiders are venomous. Now I'm starting to think that you're more hard-headed than hot-headed.
And I think you're more of a dork than just Dirk.
Why? Was it because I wore those stupid braces and the thick glasses?
No, because you're a Nobel Peace Prize winner. Of course it was the ugly face I got. What the hell do you think that was?
Wow. And I thought the boot camp would actually change you. Guess I was wrong.
That's you. You didn't stop your comebacks after we got done running for miles and pushing shitty rocks for a path store. Don't make me forget the fact I had to do most of the pushing because you didn't want to break your pretty little manicure.
Ouch! Ah! Whew. Okay. Calm down, Dirk. Just calm down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let it go, Dirk. Let the hate you have for Mad out. Let him know that you mean business. Not now, voices in my head. Let him know you're better than him. Let him know. I said stop.
Stop what?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
All right, then. Weird old
Hard ass.
nutcase.
Scatterbrain.
Please don't argue in the middle of the match here, gentlemen.
The second round is started. Shroom started off by launching a fist right at Tarantula. Tarantula ducked right under the punch, responding back with Bastard that stretched the arm right on her knee. She expected a pained response from Shroom, but all she got was the claw!
Tarantula is trying to fight the claw that's holding her face and binding her, but it's no use. She looks like she's slowly giving up and not fighting back at all anymore. It's like she got hit with trippy fungi fumes.
Shroom now listened to Tarantula and slammed her down from the floor before throwing her out of the ring. What's Tarantula doing?
Let go of me!
Tarantula's holding Norton hostage. She took his helmet off and placed one of her claws right at his neck. Wait, I don't know if we can see his neck underneath all those feathers.
I thought owls didn't have necks from how their heads move like that.
They do. Check their anatomy. Okay, I'm really starting to think that you failed biology class.
Oh yeah? Name all the species of tarantulas then.
There's like 1,100 species of tarantula. I can't name them all.
Then shut up about my lack of biology knowledge.
All right, dumbass.
Know-it-all.
Airhead.
Please don't do this.
Holy cow! Tarantula just slit Norton's throat with a spider bite! And is he okay? Oh no. He's bleeding out. He's disappearing into nothing but a pile of feathers under his armor.
I think Tarantula killed him. She probably did that just to weaken Shroom's spirit. Shroom, on the other hand, seems to be paralyzed with terror after what he saw with his own 2 eyes.
Shroom's angry. He just sent a large fungi pillar right at Tarantula. Tarantula just jumped over the pillar, only to use it as leverage to launch herself back at Shroom. Now the both are in an intense battle. Tarantula's using her blade. Shroom's using his fists.
Tarantula sliced Shroom over and over, and Shroom regenerated it all. Shroom attempted to grab Tarantula by the head again, before Tarantula fought back with a smack to the side of his head with a roundhouse kick. Shroom fell back on one knee before standing back up thanks to Tarantula's knee to the face. She shoved Shroom over to the turnbuckle and aimed one claw right at his stomach. Oh, she stabbed his stomach.
And she cut Shroom in half. Tarantula wins. She's now taunting in front of the crowd, declaring her win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Tarantula.
This is crazy. How can you become the Dawnminator of the Knights with such a gruesome tactic like that? She straight up killed Norton. Is there a rule against killing in a match? Dirk speaking. There isn't? It almost happened before? Oh. Huh. That's odd. Oh well. Oh damn! Shroom's not finished yet! He regenerated himself back into one piece and grabbed Tarantula again by the neck.
Oh no, Tarantula just spat on his face with a smile. That triggered Shroom into a furious rage and he started choking her. Tarantula is turning blue by that strong chokehold. Somebody stop him before he straight up kills her!
Hey, Shroom, calm down.
Let her go!
Whoa!
This isn't good. Shroom just snatched one of Tarantula's claws right out of her head. She's aiming at it. He's about to kill her for real!
Norton? He's alive!
Isn't that, James? Calm down. I'm alive. Everything's going to be all right. You didn't need to carry such a ruthless beating like that. Matter of fact, I did this intentionally, just to test your will. Still need some work.
And we were just about to see a double homicide in Dawnmination. Norton respawned back here, armor and all, to stop Shroom from doing something horrible. Tarantula managed to limp out of there without them noticing. She's going to regret having to piss off Shroom.
Kind of like how you pissed me off with your lack of knowledge.
Oh, for fuck's sake, are you still on this?
It's the only difference between me and you, Mad Viking. I have more logic than you do. I bet Refaptor knocked some of that logic out of your head when we did that boot camp thing.
Keep on saying that shit and I'll bet you that shock in your neck's going to be twice as strong.
I don't care if it hurts me. I can't hold it in anymore. You had your fun taunting me over my shenanigans. Now it's time for me to laugh at yours. You don't know basic biology. You're bald. You have an inane fear of Jimmy Buffett.
Is that all you got, you lame excuse of a man?
Oh, I got a list full of them.
Go ahead and list it out. List how much of a piece of shit I am to you.
Mates, come on! Now's not the time!
Come any closer, I'd turn you into shark fin soup.
Oh, wow. And you hate animals. Now I know why you wanted to call PETA, you animal hater.
When have I ever hated animals? You're making this shit up. Kind of like you're making up that 5-star life with little to no income. You're about as worse as you have bet that beard. You're being a rich snob, being a broke bitch, and a hippie combined. Can you think of another name I want to call you from the beginning?
What? What were you gonna call me?
A failure. 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 Failure.
Oh, Miss Sophia. No! Miss Sophia, no!
Failure. Failure.
9
Failure.
to 5.
That's it, Dirk. Let the hate flow through you. He's teased you long enough. Now it's time to fight back and show what you're made of. Screw peace. Screw the idea of co-commentating. Screw him. Don't hold back. Kill him. Don't hold back. Kill him. That's it! Let my hair go.
Let my hair go.
My hair go.
Let me go, Finny.
Let me go,
I'm gonna
Pogoman.
break your teeth,
Let me at
Dirk.
him. I'm not
You hear
through
me?
with
I'll
Matt.
break you.
I'm not through with him.
Well, that's Dawnmination. Good night, everybody. Man, this shit's already stressful. I wonder how we're gonna do dawn time after this.